All right. So recently, I went to what was it called? The Long Beach, I don't know. It was a Long Beach car meet at nighttime, hosted by Larry Chen. Here's me getting ready, and a new license plate frame that says Nismo that I just bought. It's written in the old school font. Shout out to all the old school Nissans. And boom, there's my first GTR. I parked, and I had to walk through this weird, very cryptic, very blue, very artistic area from the parking garage to the parking garage where all the cars were. And then bam, here we are. So it was pretty cool, and as I expected, perhaps more than I expected, there was quite a bit of underglow. I mean, look at even the stroller had underglow. This is absurd. This car had some really cool glow up on the front, this Drift Mustang, and then boom, here's a little promo. Larry Chen, of course, the world's most famous, most infamous automotive media photographer. I mean, the dude he's got so much under his belt, and he's the one who put this on. Here are a couple cars I spotted early on. Love the little Italian flag on top of the Ferrari. That's hilarious. Never seen that before. Here's a purple underglow Drift Mustang by Pennzoil. Very cool. This was also in conjunction with Pennzoil and Type S. So it's Larry Chen, Pennzoil, and Type S. A triple collaboration for a phenomenal night meet. And you know, I'm not a big night meet car kind of person. Oh, here's a big overview of everyone. Not of everyone, but it's just honestly a small section. But here are all like the drift cars. Because there's a big Formula Drift event happening the next day. That's where they drift professionally, the whole competition. Anyways, here's Larry Chen's camera car as well. He can shoot while driving behind people. So for the competition, the following day, he was, shooting his camera. He had it mounted up on the front of his car, following the drift cars. Super cool. I mean, I'm a photographer, creative producer. I aspire to do this sort of level. I would love to be able to, oh my god, do a whole little setup like this. I mean, look at how long it's just so cool. It's so many bars everywhere. Yeah, oh my god, I love it. My goodness, it's phenomenal. And it's got not one but two cameras. The whole thing is great. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm not a big night meet kind of person. However, just because I think I'm a genuine car enthusiast, and car enthusiasts sometimes get a bad rap, but rightfully so, because of all the shenanigans that can happen at night. But those are not car enthusiasts. These people all at this meet, these are actual car enthusiasts, people who love automotive culture. They respect cars. They work on their cars. They continually improve them. There were so many different builds at this meet, and of course, this was a surprise to be certain, but a welcome surprise. It is a replica of Hans, which is Sung Kang's character from Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift, his Mazda RX-7. It's an extremely popular car. If you're not into cars, that is just a bonkers, absolutely phenomenally popular car. That wasn't English, but I persevere. I'm trying to do this all in one take. Had to record some Nissans, or it was a Nissan Z, similar to my car, and then boom, some motorcycles with underglow. We got Kuromi, an iconic Sanrio character, Sanrio being obviously the Hello Kitty umbrella sort of brand. And this one had Kuromi, one of Hello Kitty's friends, all over the car with glowing lights everywhere. Very cool. I don't know what this was. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I was just seeing the more quiet parts of the meet. Like, there's nothing going on down here. I thought it was funny, I was like, oh, and here's another Z. Boom, 370Z. This is very similar to the one I have. I was like getting away from the popular parts, And look, I stumble upon a beautiful red and carbon fiber Z. And look at this. One of the golf carts for the event even had underglow. There was underglow everywhere. It was truly like Tokyo Drift, but in Los Angeles in real life too. It was really cool. And of course, without all the street racing. I was so happy there was no street racing, because like I said, those are not car enthusiasts. And Larry Chen made a big point during an early promo for this event that, the car community is being made look bad by all these people driving their cars wildly. They do not actually like cars. Those are just a bunch of buffoons who go out at night and act silly. This is not that. That guy had a bike on top of his drift car. I think that's great. And here is, in collaboration with 7-Eleven, of all brands, one of Larry Chen's cars. Again, I feel like I keep dropping his name, but he has a ton of cars, and he brought so many of them out. I guess when you're a great photographer and the best in the world for your field, you're gonna have a bunch of money to spend on that subsequent field, which is of course cars. Here are some of the cars leaving. I thought this was funny because this guy with the flashlight was, I don't know what the objective was here. I know he's trying to wave people out, but I don't know what's going on. I'm at a loss for words. I think I know the owner of this car, and it was around Halloween time, so that's why there's a skeleton looking into the Skyline engine bay. That color is called Lightning Yellow, extremely rare. Very cool. And what did I record here? A muscle car. Oh, and another, I don't know what this is, a drift, I don't know if it's a drift car, it's not with all the drift cars. Oh, here are the drift cars leaving. They're exiting down that line and going by a row of porta potties. The porta potties just went on a view. Oh, brutal. Yeah, so these are literally all the cars that are competing the following day. Really cool. Oh, here's just another shot. Oh yeah, so over there, kind of in the distance, there are some stands. You can see where they compete. And this looks like I did a couple takes here. Is another absolutely beautiful R34. I believe this is in Millennium Jade, but it could be Silica Brass, I think is the other color. Both are very rare colors, so I'm not sure which one that was. I'm a big car color person. I don't know why. But perhaps because I'm colorblind, I'm subsequently so incredibly amused by colors. Here's some cool cars. Here's another Skyline. I don't think it's a GTR. I think it's a GTT or a GTS, which in the layman's terms is just, I don't know, it's very similar. There's not a massive difference. People here, they work on their cars so much, they modify them so much, and that's the part of the cool part. They tune them to the exact way they want to be. They build everything completely how they want the car to be, which I think is really cool. You know, it's a big representation of yourself. I also think it's cool. It's the only thing you own that goes fast. Like nothing else you own can drive on the freeway. I think it's cool. Here's a Pikachu on top of a yellow Z. Very cool. Here's a pretty interesting modified Civic. But as I was saying, yeah, I think it's really cool. The cars are sort of like it's a self-reflection, self-expression of who you are. I certainly emulate that a little bit with my car. And look, I got a free pin here because I followed Pennzoil on their social media pages. Very cool. Yeah, I think it's super interesting. You know, like you can I try to emulate similar things with my car. However, I recently acquired it. It's very new to me, so very few modifications. So it doesn't really express how I feel. It doesn't represent who I am yet, but it will. And I am on the road there, which is actually quite exciting. I mean, we're getting to the kind of towards the end. This was really an absolute proper, just perfect event. I mean, it was so cool. The amount of glowing stuff there was really fun. And this is exactly how a car meet should be. Just people coming together, chilling, having a good night out. I mean, this was an absolute blast. I don't think I have anything bad to say about it. And as I was leaving, I look quite serious. I don't know why, but inside I'm smiling. I truly did have a blast. I mean, it was kind of like a milestone event for me in a lot of ways. I've never been to anything like this, and I hope to get to go to more stuff like this in the future. And I knew I had to grab some In-N-Out after. That's why Chapter 3 is properly titled Double Double. Here's me. Please ignore the mark on my nose, or don't. Either way, I tripped, I fell, and I persevered. So, In-N-Out, and here I am talking about how much I enjoyed the meet. See, I told you, I was smiling on the inside, now I'm smiling on the outside as well. It was really fun. Perhaps I should stop talking now so I can listen into what Ask Me is saying.
I think ever. You know, I've been to a lot of car meets, but this is probably my favorite nighttime meet that I've been to. So it was nice to just go to a chill meet where there's a ton of super cool builds, ton of awesome cars. Everyone had underglow. That was awesome. It was really cool, and I hope there's something similar coming up in the future. Thank you to Type S, Pennzoil, and Larry Chen for putting it on. That was spectacular. I really loved it so much. Thanks for watching the video. Take care. Please leave a comment on any of your thoughts. Any thoughts you had, please comment. That would be wonderful. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you next time.